Are you ready, kids? Aye,
Aye, aye,
Captain! We
Captain!
are here for the Pirates Edition draft of the Councilmen. Join us for the show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 226th episode, and today we got the two of us, Albert and Kelvin. Yeah, Ariq is somewhere out of
Over the
town,
rainbow.
apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, and Teguh, well, I guess Naruto the man have Teguh in as hostage, so I guess it's with him now.
ooh.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, Albert, what are we going to do today?
Yeah, no, we got a fun topic today. We are going to do a draft. We've been doing a draft for the past couple of episodes, and I think the audience have been liking it. So we're gonna do another draft here, and today we're doing a Pirates edition. So in honor of One Piece, the live-action TV show for Netflix being released this weekend, we've decided to do a Pirates team draft where we'll be drafting similar like last week. We're drafting different categories that will fit into this draft. It will be a letter format draft as well, and it's going to be consisting of fictional pirates. It will be because of obviously One Piece, so fictional pirates from movies and TV. Um, we're going to be drafting puppets and Muppets. That's what we call round two, and that is because of Muppets Treasure Island, one of the best pirate movies out there. Um, Calvin disagrees.
I haven't watched it, so I couldn't
You
disagree.
should watch it. You should watch it. It's good. And then we'll go with a non-pirate anime character for round three, just because we don't want to have multiple pirate character there. And then an animal sidekick or an animal basically companion, because usually pirate ships have like those animals in there. And last one, we just decided to throw a real life person. Throw a real life person into the mix, see what happens. You can go as crazy as like Danny DeVito. I don't know why I just put Danny DeVito as crazy. Okay, you can go as crazy as Danny DeVito. You can go with like Oprah Winfrey. You can go with like um, Joe Biden, the president of the United States. Whoever you want to go with, we can go with any of those for the real life round. So that could be fun, right, Kelvin?
I don't know about the last round, but yeah, it should be fun.
You're not excited about the last round. You don't like the idea of just random people being put into the pirate ship with the Muppets.
actually, I guess that explains why Paul Rudd is in the thumbnail. But
I don't know why I picked Paul Rudd randomly.
but
But
but what I want to know is why is Paddington there? He's not even a
he's an animal.
like. Is that why? That's it. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
because you got from the if in the YouTube thumbnail from left to right. I got the pirate, the Muppet, the anime character, the animal, and the celebrity.
I guess that clears up. Okay, I was kind of confused. Like I thought Paddington has some pirates tied like relationship or something. Like because he's a
Maybe that's a
stowaway, he's with a pirate kind of deal. That's
that's the
what I
plot of the
thought.
third. That's the plot of the third one.
So after becoming a hardened criminal in Paddington 2,
Yeah,
he turns
he
into a
become a
pirate.
pirate.
Yeah.
Arr. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, before that, as usual, we're gonna go with our weekly watchies. So Albert, why don't you plug us in?
Yes, so you can find us on all of our social media platform at Councilman Show, either on Instagram, Letterbox, or Twitter/X. So you can follow us there, and you can also find the audio podcast, The Councilman, wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, wherever. And of course, we're going live stream every Saturday. I almost say Monday for some reason. Every Saturday,
Monday.
10:30 a.m. Eastern time, we go live, and then obviously it will convert into the audio feed right after. So make sure you tune in to one of those two, or both if you want to. It's fine.
Preferably both. Yeah.
Probably watch it live and then listen to it again.
Yeah. You know,
hmm.
the audio and the visual experience is very different. Probably, maybe.
Would you like would you like to describe to the audio listeners how it's very different?
Visually. You
Visual.
can see you can
What can
you
we?
can see you can see our faces. We got some cool graphics sometimes. Our faces is not the best to look at, but it's decent enough, right? It's like, all right, I can roll with this kind of face.
Sometimes Calvin dance on stream.
Oh, that's true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you only see it on the
Could
YouTube
be
version.
sensual. But anyway, let's get into it. Not the dancing.
Are you ready for the weekly council segment? Weekly watches. We've been watching
Actually, I
TV,
can dance to this.
movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying. I've dabbed to this before. Boring, or laughing in theaters or at home, because it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's weekly watches.
Is it on loop?
I turn
It's
off
not.
the loop. I turn off the loop.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, Weekly Watch is part of the show where we talk about movies we watched this week, and of course, we tell our opinions on it, and you guys in the chat as well. Tell us your thoughts and the movies you watch. So yeah, there's that. So Albert, let's start with you.
Why don't you start it? I don't think you ever start.
I mean, cause I usually say the stuff first. That's why I just pass it on to someone.
Okay. Well, all right. So let's start with me then. Sorry. Let's go with this one. I've only seen 2 movies this week, so I'm gonna start with the rewatch that I did earlier this week, which was Lost in Translation. This is the Sofia Coppola movie from 2003, and I've been meaning to get specifically Kelvin and Teguh to watch this because you guys have lived in Japan, and I'm curious your thoughts on this. Because what this movie is, in case you don't know, it stars Bill Murray, who is a washed up actor, middle age. He had a successful career, but now he's just doing TV commercials. And he is flying out to Tokyo to do a commercial for this bourbon. No, not bourbon, for this whiskey. And he's basically sort of like, what am I doing with my life? I'm here, I'm away from my family. I'm a washed up actor. I'm tired and I don't know the language. There is so many cultural difference and I'm confused of what's going on. There is a loss in translation. And at the same time, there is Scarlett Johansson's character, who is a newlywed, fresh graduate. She is like around her 20s, early 20s. She also, at the same time, she's also lost and she doesn't know what she's doing. Where Bill Murray is sort of like, I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I'm sort of like done with my career in a way, and I'm doing this now for the money. While Scarlett Johansson's character is like, I'm married to this guy, but I don't really do I really like him? Do I not? I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my career. I just graduate. I'm like confused. So there is this two contrasting characters of this younger Scarjo and this older Bill Murray, and they met each other. And in their individualness of being lost, they found each other, and it sort of create a unique bond, a unique relationship of friendship. And the chemistry just really works. And I love this movie so much because of, first of all, the two performances are incredible by ScarJo and Bill Murray, and then Sofia Coppola, who wrote the screenplay. She won an Oscar for the screenplay. I think the screenplay is really good. Cinematography is really good. It's the way it's shot, and with the, like, there's a filter to the sort of to the film, so it looks like sort of as if it's a faded memory kind of way, or sort of like what's the word for it? It feels like that it's like a dream state kind of thing, but it's beautifully shot, and the script is fantastic. But yeah, I just love this film just for what they portray in the two characters. And I particularly, it's weird because the first time I watched it, I didn't really relate to either one of them because I don't know what to expect. I was like, okay, Lost in Translation, it's a good film. Let's check it out. It's Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan. This should be fun. In the movie, they portray Japan as this very depressed country. And because it's from the lens of the two characters, and they don't want to be there. They want to go home. So they portray Japan as sort of like this very bleak and everything. And in my eyes, I'm like, that's not so optimistic. I don't know if I like that. But now knowing it again, watching this time around, I weirdly very much so relate to Scarjo's character because of, I mean, we're closer in age in that film, like 20 something, and she's trying to figure out what she want to do. I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do long term. So there's a connection there. Plus, recently I just stayed in a hotel in a big city on my own for the first time, and something about that feeling is very unique, and they are able to portray it in that film of being like, oh, you're in a hotel on your own in a big city. This is what the experience is going to be like. So yeah, I do like it a lot. I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, I do highly recommend Lost in Translation if you have not seen it. Calvin, thoughts
I
on
didn't
this?
even know this movie exists. I didn't even know you're trying to get me to watch this.
No, I've talked about this.
I don't remember you talking about this at
Oh
all.
man. Yeah,
This is the
I
first
love
I
this
heard of it.
movie. Really,
Yeah.
you've never heard of Lost in Translation?
No, no, I've never heard of that.
This film has one of the most iconic karaoke scenes, which happens in the middle of the movie, and one of the most iconic ending scenes as well, which I'm not gonna say. I think the ending is
Okay.
really.
All right, all right, all right. Um, I guess I should give it a watch at one point. You know. Yeah. Albert, I think you're muted.
It's a moody film, and I lots of my friends who I told them to watch it. A lot of them are like, this movie is so boring. I cannot relate to
Really?
any of the characters because it is
Oh.
painted in such a bleak way. And I can
Hmm.
understand if like you find it boring. I can understand if you don't find the characters like relatable or endearing. But it just hits right for me in a way where it's like, yeah, that sounds about right. That and I especially really like the dynamic between the two characters. It's like it's creating a sort of like it's a relation. It's sort of the thing where I'm pretty sure like you've met someone in life and they probably make an impact on you or you make an impact on them, but you'll never see them again.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Okay.
portray that kind of scenario with these two characters because they're just passing
Mm.
by while in Tokyo. So I like that. Also, like this movie is incredibly both depressing and at the same time it gives an optimistic outlook in life. So it's like that's like kind of cool. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. All right. All right. That's was it? Lost in translation. Yeah. Um.
Hmm.
Bill Murray and who? Scarlett Johansson.
Scarjo, yeah, Scarjo's really young in
Oh.
this film. I think she might be like 20
Oh.
something in this film.
Oh
Maybe I'm
yeah.
not sure.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So how much is this? So yeah. Look
I
at it
give
in the chat.
I give it a 5 out of 5.
Whenever the man find this movie boring, but Fred Love movies love this movie.
It's also interesting because I want to see if in 20 years time, 30 years time, when I'm closer to Bill Murray's character, if I can relate to him more because it's a
Oh.
different part of life, you know.
Well, time to rewatch it again, Albert,
It's like
in
either
10 years.
right now is quarter life crisis, later is half life, midlife crisis.
Midlife, yeah.
Yeah, not
Alright,
half life.
alright, alright. Yeah, alright, I'll jump to me, I suppose. I watch, is it 2023? According to Letterboxd it is, so I'll go with that. I watch, They Clone Tyrone. Do you know about that? Do you know that word?
I heard about it. I don't remember what it is.
Oh, it's great, man. I really like that. Right. Basically, it's about three guy. No, not three guys. A drug dealer. Um, can I say pimp? Yeah, a pimp and
Yeah.
a hoe. Basically, the three of them work together to uncover the conspiracy, or I guess mystery, that's happening around the town, type of deal. And as you can tell from the title, some Boyega's character is like the one that's getting cloned and stuff like that. And I didn't even know that it's John Boyega at first. Just I don't know. I've never seen him with beard, I guess. So that threw me off quite a bit. But yeah, I think the whole movie is just a lot of fun. Like uncovering that conspiracy, the mystery around it all, and then of course Jamie Foxx and let me check the cast. There's John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and who is this?
And Hathaway.
No, Teyona Paris.
Oh, Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau. There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah, Monica Rambeau. So yeah, those three are the main lead, and well, John Boyega is the main character, but they're in the together. They're in this together type of deal. And yeah, Jamie Foxx character is just a lot of fun. She's like she's really funny, I guess. Yeah, as the pimp character usually goes. Uh, yeah, pretty much that. And just when you thought you uncovered the mystery and everything, you're like, wow. Um, wasn't it? Did they pull out another twist that at least I didn't really see coming? So the twist works for me. Um, and outside of that, the music works. I think the lighting and the whole what's that name? Yeah, I don't know, just the I think especially the music it works for me. I really like that. So yeah. When I watch it, the first thing that comes to my mind is like if you've seen the series called Atlanta, the one with what's his name? Denny Glover, is it
which
right?
one?
Atlanta, the guy that
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, yeah, not Danny
Danny
Glover.
Glover is different actor.
Yeah, I was thinking of someone else, I guess. Donald Glover, yeah, yeah. The series at the Atlanta series with Donald Glover. The at least the setting, it feels like that. It doesn't feel like it's like they are still using flip phones and everything, but then they're talking about events that are kind of current type of deal. So the
Interesting.
locations and stuff, it's not really like, oh, that's this place in the U.S. type of deal. At least that's what I'm getting. It's very what do they call it? Surrealist. Yeah, I think that's the word. So yeah, I think they clone Tyrone is a really fun movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. So yeah.
Nice. 4 out of 5. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Is that like top 20
That's
of the year for you?
oh I don't know, I haven't put in the list, but I think it's definitely in the top 20. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, pretty much that I
Fair
guess.
enough.
They clone Tyrone. Really great. Um yeah, I'm kind of do you know that movie? The I think it's called Sorry to Bother You.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to watch that. How
How is
you
it?
seen it, Bert? Yeah.
I have seen it. I saw it when it came out. I don't love it. I like the
Oh, okay.
commentary that they did. I think it's a very interesting commentary, and I've never seen it done in that way before. And I like how it was done. I think great performances by everyone in the cast, but I wouldn't. It's not the type of movie that I would rewatch again. So
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. They oh yeah, they clone Tyrone definitely have those messages as well, you know. But yeah,
Who directed
it
this?
works. Who? Wait, let me check real quick. It is directed by Jewel Taylor. Does that ring a bell?
I
I don't think
don't
he's directed
think
much. Let me
so.
check. According to Letterboxd, he's directed they clone the only 3 movies. They clone Tyrone. I don't think there's even a movie. Actor is anonymous, and what's this one? Wait, well,
Yeah, I don't think he has. I
Redville,
don't think it's.
whatever that is. But yeah, no,
Huh.
but
Okay.
yeah. Uh, so I'm pretty sure he's kind of new to the scene, but
Fair
it
enough.
works. They clone Tyrone, really good. Oh, by the way, and also they clone Tyrone. John Boyega's character, the main character, his name is not Tyrone. It's Fontaine.
Who's Tyrone?
Well, I guess you'll see when you watch the movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Pretty much that I guess for. I'll also watch only one other movie. Should I just get into it directly?
Uh, yeah, you can,
Just
and then
speed run.
I can go through mine.
Yeah, just quickly, I guess. I watched that another 2023 movie as well. This one isn't that as good. I watched the Boogeyman.
The what?
Came out like earlier this year. I
I don't
think I
think I've heard
forgot
it. I don't
when.
think I've heard this one.
Really? I mean, it's the Boogeyman. Um, it's the being that comes out to kill you at night.
Uh
You
huh.
know?
In your sleep.
in your sleep. Yes, things like that. This one, I think the concept could have been great because it deals with like again something to do how they're dealing with the death of the mother, something like that. Yeah,
And then
and
sorry,
I
I
think
will
it's
give you
based
that.
on the shorts as well, and then they turned it into a movie. So yeah, if they delve deeper into that like psychological stuff, I think, or yeah,
Hmm.
some on those part, I think it would be a lot better. But this
Okay.
time, it just comes off as bland. Yeah, like the jump scares are predictable. Um, yeah, and then the plot itself is just okay. Sometimes just kind of doesn't make too much sense. There's the polka
Mm.
dot man in there, I
David
think.
Asmalchian.
Yeah, he's there. He's in that movie.
Nice.
He died.
I like him. Oh,
Yeah, pretty much that. I give that a 2 out of 5. Again, could have been. I think the concept could have been good if done properly. Yeah.
fair enough.
How about you? What's your other movie?
The other movie is Bottoms, and I did actually make. If you follow us on Instagram and on YouTube, I make a shorts and reel respectively, and I record them separately, so they're different videos. So watch them both. Uh, but
Ooh.
I watched Bottoms last night, and this is a new release as well from director Emma Seligman, who, if you've seen her movie in 2021 called Shiva Baby, it is a it's very different than Shiva Baby. I will tell you that. But what this movie is basically it stars Rachel Sennett and Ayo Edibiri, who are this best friends. They're in high school, and this is an R-rated high school queer comedy. They're both in high school, and they decided to start a fight club, and they put a front for the fight club. This fight club for women, for girls in their high school. They put a front of it as to be a self-defense class, but secretly they're doing it because they want to get closer to some of the girls in school that they have a crush on. So, um, as you might have expect from something typical of this like high school type comedy, something like this, when you put a front for something, it's obviously gonna get discovered, right? And it's obviously gonna turn bad. So you sort of know that from the get go. It's like this is not a great idea. They're probably gonna find out, and everyone in the fight club who are already bonding with them are probably gonna be upset with them. And yeah, but the biggest takeaway from this film is that this film is so unhinged. It is crazy batshit insanity. When I think of R-rated high school comedy, I think of Superbad. I think of Booksmart. Those are the first two that I thought of. Maybe some of you think differently, but I thought of those two, and those two they're sort of like they're funny, but they're also dramatic, and they're still kind of like set in our reality of like the rules of Earth. The rules of our world make sense.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
This one this one is unhinged, and it works because they sort of create a fictional perception of the world, kind of like Barbie and Pitch Perfect. Like the comedy in Pitch Perfect is crazy unhinged, and it kind of works because it's set in this like fictional Bard and Bella's universe kind of thing, and sort of like Barbie is its own Barbie world where some of the craziness, like, oh yeah, that can happen in Barbie world because it's Barbie world. Like literally, if you've seen Barbie, the people of the Mattel people are like very goofy, and it works because they're sort of set in their in that kind of universe, right? They sort of do that in this thing too. Like very early on, you realize that okay, we're gonna be expecting some crazy things because it doesn't. This wouldn't fly in our Earth, but this is like absolutely insane. So like the comedy is so crazy, it's so unhinged, and since they're starting a fight club, it went violent in a way which I didn't expect. It went like, oh my god, especially the third act was actually crazy. Um, but yeah, it's a fun comedy. A lot of people in my audience liked it way more than I did, laughed way more than I did. Some of the jokes didn't hit for me, but the people in my crowd absolutely love it. I think some of the writing is a little bit hit or miss, but for the most part, it still worked. Rachel Sennett, who stars in this, who stars in Bodies, 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 and Shiva Baby, which was the other Emma Seligman movie. She's fantastic in this role. Ayo Edibiri, who've never seen her before, she's fantastic. The guy who plays the teacher, I forgot his name right now, but I thought he was good. And the last one is Ruby Chavez. That's not doesn't sound right. Hold on, let me check it out. The girl who played bottom, not the girl who played bottom, the girl who played Hazel, I thought was really good. Ruby Cruz, I thought I thought she was fantastic in the role. So yeah, this movie very unhinged, very comical. Um, and they have a good soundtrack too. So yeah, if you want a original R-rated high school comedy that is also queer based and everything, I do recommend this one. There are so many crazy characters in this. So yeah, bottoms. I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Very nice.
Mhm.
We talked about this before, right? The trailers,
I think we did a
I
trailer,
believe.
not a trailer reaction. We reviewed the trailer on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I remember it being unhinged as well, so that's good.
Mhm. I forgot that the trailer was unhinged. I was caught off guard when I saw some of the stuff in the movie. I was like, "Oh, okay, we're doing this." Like literally, a good way to explain it is there is a scene where um, the high school football team, the
Mm-hmm.
star of it, he hit his knee very softly, like a little tap, like a little tap by a car to a car, and he falls down, roll over, and it's like, ah, what have you done to me? My career is over. And then the whole teammates starts running in a very goofy, like running way, like, no, Jeff, no. And then they're like, what have you done to him? Ah, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the type of like unhinged, like comical stuff that you can expect from it.
All right, that's fun. All
Yeah.
right, so yeah, that's bottoms.
Hmm.
It just yeah, it literally just came out, right? Like this
It just
week.
came out. I
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh there is not a lot of competition. I haven't seen Equalizer 3. I haven't seen Gran Turismo. But if I were to guess, this is probably the best out of those three, and it's not doing so well in box office, I think. But hopefully, word of mouth can help it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't think are do people even like really like Equalizer that it gets a third
I don't
movie?
know. There's a third movie, so there's obviously following for it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's like I always assume Equalizer is like, you know, it's it's not that good. It's at least just a mid movie all throughout. I've never seen it, but that's
and
just what I thought, at least.
same. I
Yeah,
don't know, man. Then the power of Denzel, he brings the crowds.
probably. Yeah. All right, I guess that's about it for weekly watchies. So yeah, Albert, let's get into what is it? Like you say, the main meat of the show, the main dish.
Yeah, so the main dish of the show, which we will be doing a draft, as we mentioned in the show, we'll be doing a Pirates team draft. But before we go to it, Kelvin, do you hear that? I hear like
Oh yeah.
someone knocking. I don't know,
Oh,
not
yeah.
on my door, but I don't know. So I hear like a knocking noise. What is that? Is that
Let
from
me
you?
check real quick. I don't know. Maybe. No, it's not from me.
Where could it be
So
coming from?
where could it be coming from? Oh my God. Um. All right,
Huh?
let's just. Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's Teguh. He's here.
I wanted to play along, but Albert, that was just too bad, man. No.
I
Oh,
don't know where it was going. All right, I don't know.
I
I don't
didn't
know
know
where
where it
that
half
was
joke was going.
going.
halfway through that, I was about to play
John
this
Cena.
clip. I was no, not John Cena. I was tempted to play
Okay.
this clip.
Okay, it's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Were you followed?
No, I don't think so. Hey, everyone.
I was tempted to do that halfway, but like, let's not do it.
uh, Teguh should
We
have
did it
I
come
anyway.
in there with that energy. Hey everyone.
Hey
Hey
everyone,
everyone.
hi Teguh. How you doing, sir?
I have solved my bowel issues, so we're good to
Oh,
go.
Yeah.
fair enough. I
That,
just want to say you missed out on weekly watchies, and I
I
specifically.
was hearing it. I had my headphones on the
Oh,
whole
so
time.
okay.
oh, okay, that's neat.
You heard when what I said about Lost in Translation.
Yeah? Um,
I kind of want to see your perspective, you and Calvin's perspective on it, because you have lived in
Once we've
Japan,
seen
so
it.
yeah, once you've seen it. So yeah,
yeah.
Alright, so I guess let's just get into the Pirates team draft. Yeah, are we gonna explain
so
anything else? Or
yeah,
did
so
we
again, just a
explain
quick
everything?
recap. It's going to be 5 rounds. Each round is different categories. We got fictional pirates in round 1, puppets and muppets in round 2. Round 3 is non-pirate anime. Round 4 is the animal sidekick or just animal character in general, and round 5 is the real life person. So we're gonna do letter format, similar like the previous weeks that we've done. So we will do the randomization right now to figure out the order. I'm not missing
As
anything, am I?
usual, we are going to randomize it 3 times. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
So yeah, let me bring up the
Alright,
screen
bring up
share.
the trusty. What's it called? Random.org.com.
Random.org. No, it's not .org.com. It's just random.org.
No, I'm
I don't
asking
think I've ever
.org.com.
seen a .org.com before, Calvin. Have
Well,
you?
watch me. I'm gonna make
That
one.
seems sketchy. You're gonna make
.org.com.
Kelvin.org.com.
No. The name of the website
Open.org.
is .org.
.org. All right. I put our 3 names in the randomizer, so let's go randomize it 3 times. Randomize number 1, as you can see here.
Alright.
And then
Do Kelvin over
randomize number
the
2.
second one.
And there we go. So the
And
3rd time, boom, Kelvin, Albert, Teguh.
that's the order. Alright.
So that means me and Calvin will have first pick twice. Teguh unfortunately only get first pick once, which is going to be in the 3rd round, the non-pirate anime. And yeah, I just gotta say I've never gotten first pick before, so I'm gonna
I
say.
feel like I've gotten first pick quite a lot of time.
Mhm.
Have I ever gone for
Don't
stick?
I?
I don't think I have either.
Well, you've only been in the draft one.
No,
But
I
this
got
format,
first
like
pick
All
one
our
when
time,
other
we.
drafts as well.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
fair. But that was like that's a snake format. This is the ladder format.
I'm very sure Teguh got the first pick in the draft for like the 2023 movies.
Did I?
I believe. That's why
That
you pick
sounds about
Oppenheimer,
right.
I think, right?
No, you got the first pick, Calvin.
What, this
I didn't.
year?
I didn't.
Oh
Pick
no,
one.
wait,
Did I?
Ariq got it.
I got it.
Calvin,
Okay, I
Teguh got
got it.
second, I got third.
Right. I got
Yeah.
last. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, the Dune Part 2 got delayed to next year.
Oof. Yeah.
Although the trailer for Ferrari
Just
dropped, so that's your film.
just a quick sidetrack from doing the actual draft. If you bring that banner, what's the name? Bring it up again.
This thing,
Right?
Mhm.
Remember what I said early in the year, going into the draft? My goal is to have all my movies come out, and guess whose all movie has come out? All my movies.
Have you seen all of
Yeah.
them?
Yeah. Actually, I have seen all of them. Yeah. So suck on that, boys. Feel my wrath, huh?
I'm
Get
missing
delayed
Elemental
and
and Bonus
canceled.
Afraid from you. All my films is coming out too, I think. I don't know, but Killer of Flower Moon is coming out. Challengers, I don't know. Wonka, I think it's Christmas. Was the video trailer reaction? Yeah, Teguh, Dune Part 2 is delayed to next year.
Yeah.
Ferrari trailer just dropped though, so I don't know if you've seen it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Alright.
yeah, I'm
Anyway.
excited to watch Killers of Flower Moon, and then all I hear from the theater next door is people in the Taylor Swift Eras concert tour, just yelling, "It's you!" From Cruel Summer, just yelling.
I
You
don't
can
know
hear that.
about you, but I'm feeling. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna hear.
I don't think she performed that song. Maybe she does. I
Oh,
don't
is
know.
she not? Okay, I don't know, man. But yeah. Anyway, let's start this One Piece inspired draft. Even though none of us watch One Piece.
I thought you guys have seen a couple of episodes.
Nope.
Yeah, a couple. Like when it's on TV, randomly.
Yeah, I guess
I
if you want
watched
to count
it.
that.
Yeah, if you want to count that, I guess.
I
Yeah.
have seen. Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes as well. I know the characters. I know like Monkey D. Luffy. I know Chopper. I know Nami. I know. Is there one named Zoro?
Yeah.
See, Zoro's green hair, right? And
Oh, Albert knows his anime.
captain. I forget the name of the captain with the long nose. That I forgot.
Usopp.
Usopp there.
I know the main crew, but outside of that, I'm not too sure.
I know the
Yeah.
I know the show enough where when I went to a concert once and the person next to me was wearing a One Piece shirt and I started a conversation about it because I just want to make small talk. I was like, "You excited for the live action show?"
Live
And
action.
he's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "So I'm so excited." Blah blah blah. I've watched every single episode of the show multiple times. I'm like, "Oh cool, yeah." And I just fake my way through. I'm like, "Yeah, I like the show too. I've seen." Oh, and he's like, "Oh, who's your favorite character?" And I was in my brain, I was like a little bit like, "Fuck." What's my favorite character? And I just go in my brain. I'm like, they're like pretty cool. Luffy is cool. Nami is cool. But my favorite, I think I have to go with Chopper. And he's like, oh man, yeah, Chopper, a great pick. Yeah, Chopper is a very interesting character. And I'm like, I have no clue what I'm talking about. I don't know. I know Chopper is like
Poser.
I know Chopper is one with.
He's a
I don't even know what
doctor.
he is. He have horns. He's an animal, is he not? I have no
Yeah,
idea
he's
what
an
I have no idea what
yeah.
creature he is. I was like, yeah, Chopper is cool. It's like he just tries to fit in with the whole crew. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm talking about. And he's like, yeah, he's probably see through all my
Poser.
bullshit at that moment.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So,
But yeah,
there you go.
the One Piece live action is the rating has been good though.
That's what I heard.
believe.
Yeah,
Let me check actually. What is it now? Netflix, right?
and then all episode
as
is out of season 1. So yeah,
8 episodes only, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. They not tell. According to the Google reviews, it's 4.5. So that's good.
Out of 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume.
Okay, because 4.5 out of 10 is not good.
Yeah. From Rotten Tomatoes is 83%.
Okay.
But the audience score is 95. So there's that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
So far doing good. So yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right. I guess let's get started with the draft. All right.
Mhm.
So round 1, first pick. Kelvin, will go first. So for round 1, we're picking. You're not playing the music?
I forgot. 1 second.
I'm sad.
Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, for round 1, we're picking fictional pirate. So, yeah. Fictional pirates, so actual pirates. That
No, not actual pirates, fictional pirates.
yeah. I have a few that I'm thinking right now.
Mhm.
I have a few that I'm thinking right now, but you know what? I could go with Monkey D. Luffy, but I haven't seen any One Piece stuff. Nor is my other pick actually. Huh. I guess I just haven't seen a lot of pirate stuff.
Are we?
What is
I
it?
guess we should have clarified before ahead of time, but technically there are such thing as space pirates, but are we just doing water pirates, sea pirates?
Yeah, there are air pirates and stuff, but let's stick to the theme of water stuff.
Yes, the
we
sea
we like we
pirates.
like them wet.
The wet pirates.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
the
there
sound
you
of
go.
that.
Yeah.
Sound
Yeah,
of that.
drafting wet fictional pirates.
Oh goodness.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm thinking of a funny word, but I can't. But let's
Yeah,
just
you
go
should.
with.
You should go with the pirates from SpongeBob's opening.
I was thinking of that actually, but no.
That's
Let's just
it,
go. Let's just go with Jack Sparrow. I mean, he's a pirate, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna go with Jack Sparrow. Again, he's smarter than how he acts. I mean, in the first few movies until he just becomes thumbs down, I believe, in the later
Mhm.
movies. But yeah,
I-
so I'll go with the canon one where he's kind of smart using his, like randomness to get by.
His wit.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. That's the one. And then
And then he left. Whoa.
And then he left.
Well, thank you. What do you think? What do you think of his pick? Do you think it's a solid pick? Was this in your draft board?
Remind me again what the purpose of these pirates are.
press the
Um,
again.
I think our purpose is. So, what is the purpose of One Piece?
To
To
get
find
the
the treasure. What is One Piece?
a treasure. So let's just say we're getting a 2-piece.
We're
from-
getting. So the goal is to create a group of characters who's gonna be on a pirate ship, Let's just assume we all have the same pirate ship. We'll just put different characters in it, and they have to get to the treasure in an efficient manner, and they all
Mm-hmm.
survive and not kill each other,
Yeah, pretty
and
much
they could
that.
survive threats as well
Mm-hmm. Pretty much that. To get the two piece, the legendary two
to get
piece
the legendary two piece.
for the captain. So yeah. So yeah, Jack Sparrow. Anyway, before I got accidentally pressed the back button there.
How did you
Um,
accidentally press it? It's
I don't know, man.
literally like on
No,
your.
I was pressing backspace just now to delete stuff. All right, and then
Okay.
again, I haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean, but I like to believe that Jack Sparrow can make
I, keep-
great
I, for,
chemistry
I
with the
forgot you have
crew.
not seen Pirates of the
Yeah,
Caribbean
I'm pretty sure he can make good chemistry with the crew, and he just brings everyone together, with the drinking. So yeah, I'll go with Jack Sparrow.
with the rum. Okay. Teguh, what you
Yeah.
think?
I like the idea of Jack Sparrow. Definitely something I considered.
I mean, it's very much the first thing that comes to our
Yeah.
mind when you talk about
When you
fictional
talk about
pirates.
pirates, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
I'd be
it's an
surprised if you
obvious pick.
didn't think of him, but
I mean, I was gonna go with someone else, like how I
yeah,
like to
but you thought of
swerve.
him.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So anyway, yeah, that's my first pick, Jack Sparrow for the fictional pirate. Now let's move on to the second pick, Albert. Who is your man on the
Or
hall
women.
or woman? Actually, yeah.
Which is what I'm going with. Actually, I'm going with the pick that
Oh,
is on the thumbnail, and I'll explain right after this. I'm going with Elizabeth Swann, Keira Knightley's character from Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and the reason why I pick her is because I think she is the heart and soul of the series. Obviously, she's not in all of them, but there is a reason why only the first three movies are the one that's considered good. That's the three movies that she's in, while Jack Sparrow is in all five, and two of them are not
okay,
great.
Albert.
Um,
We're
I
not
think she's
talking
the
about the movie.
I know, but I think she's the heart and soul of the series. She's the heart and soul of the whole thing. And she started off her arc in the series started off as sort of like a little bit, not very much Denzel in distress, but she knows her stuff. She is smart and she's got the wit. She is able to outsmart Jack Sparrow at times. She eventually become the captain of which ship was it? She becomes the captain of the Black Pearl at one point. Um, she become no, well, no, that's correction. She didn't become captain of Black Pearl. She became the pirate king. That's even better. She was the pirate king of the nine seas, as you see in the third movie at World's End. She knows how to rally people. She got the leadership qualities. She doesn't necessarily always go drunk like Sparrow. Like Sparrow is like you don't know what to expect from Jack at times. Not at times, actually, all the time. You never know
All the
what to
time.
expect. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Elizabeth is more calm and collected. She knows what she's doing. Yes, maybe she's a little bit less experienced, but she got the potential to be great. And I think people respect her obviously because she becomes the pirate king. So I'm going with Elizabeth Swann, who once again is in the three good pirate movies, not the other two. That is bad.
Yeah, because she's not the main character, Albert.
She should have been because look what happened when she was taken out.
Sure.
Thoughts on this?
I haven't seen the movie, so I have no thoughts on her.
Yeah, I have like zero thoughts, honestly.
Yeah, wait. You've
Wait,
seen the franchise,
Teguh
right?
have seen it, right?
Yeah, but like I've forgotten most of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fair.
Um,
Yeah.
not very much that, I guess. I guess she's a more stable pick than Jack Sparrow.
She's a more stable pick, definitely.
Yeah, but man, you need that unpredictableness in the sea. You don't know what the sea hits you with. You need creative idea that doesn't need too much thinking.
See, but the thing is, with Jack Sparrow, you run out of rum. He's just like sort of gives up. You need to have constant stock of rum for him.
The thing is,
No
Jack Sparrow is
problem.
like deceptively smart,
He is.
Yeah, see, exactly. All right. So that's Albert's pick, Elizabeth Swan. Now let's move on to Teguh for the final pick in round one. Who do you have, buddy
Uh,
boy?
let me just reiterate, I do not have a plan.
Man, you went in blind last week and it works.
This one I have a feeling is not gonna work as well as last week.
Oh.
Captain Hook.
Oh, honestly, I haven't seen any Peter Pan stuff.
You have any
as well.
specific version of Captain Hook that you're going with?
The Hugh
I
Jackman
don't
one,
even
maybe?
know what versions there are.
Hugh Jackman doesn't even play Hook. Didn't he play Blackbeard? Or did he play
Wait,
Hook?
really? I
That's
thought he
actually.
played the Hook.
Maybe he
What?
did play the Hook. It's 2015 Pan, right?
Wow, that
No,
is
he
new.
played Blackbeard. Garrett Hedlund played Captain Hook.
Oh, that's new. Okay.
And they cast Rooney Mara, a white British lady. Oh no, she's American. What the heck? Rooney Mara. I thought she was British. Oh, a white American lady as the Native American Tiger Lily. So that's good.
Right.
Um,
Well, what
anyway,
can Captain Hook do other than having a hook? Actually,
he's a captain. He wants to kill. He
He
wants to
has a
kill Peter
captain.
Pan,
He
but failed.
doesn't his ship fly at one point?
I thought the
Not
ship
in not in the
always fly.
not in the Peter Pan Disney movie. I don't know about other iterations.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
I mean, as long as it's moist, I guess that's a good. That's a fine pick. Yeah.
Wait, so, do you have a specific version of Captain Hook that you're going with, or not really? Good.
Which one's the best hook? Let's see. Best
There
Captain
is
Hook.
obviously there's the Hugh
Um,
Jackman version. There is the movie Hook, the from 1991.
I heard it's bad,
Which
isn't it?
It's Spielberg. I think it's. Was it bad?
Really?
I thought it was.
Spielberg
I thought
had
it's
one.
bad.
I thought it was kind of beloved. Dustin
Really?
Hoffman.
I don't
played it.
remember. Maybe
Maybe
I remember the
I've never seen
different
it. I've
Captain
never
Hook.
seen it. Um,
All right. According to IMDb,
there is the live
Once
action Peter
Upon a
Pan.
Time, Captain Hook is the best Captain Hook.
Interesting. There's the
Or the
2003.
1961.
There's a 2003 live action Peter Pan movie played by Jason Isaacs, who plays Captain Hook. I remember watching that when I was younger. I haven't seen it in a long time though. The 2003 version of Peter Pan.
I haven't seen any Peter Pan.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, man. Wait, is Peter Pan the one with Tinkerbell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You really have never seen any Peter Pan? What the heck?
No, not a single
Damn,
one.
Kelvin.
Not a single one. Man. I thought Tinkerbell and Peter Pan was like from a different movie at one point. Yeah. So much
I have no
reveal
words.
this week.
I have no words. I have no words.
But yeah, you want to say anything else to go on Captain Hook?
No, not really.
All right. That's good. All right, that's
Um,
Albert. What you want to say anything else?
I just want to say maybe because you only have one hand and the other one is a hook, it might be the disadvantage. You know, who knows? But yeah,
But it's
But-
like
but
scary,
the
you know? Yeah.
is it an intimidation factor? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What if like
going yar
He
with
has a
hook
pet
and no hook is very
crocodile as
different.
well, right? If I remember correctly.
didn't he get eaten by a crocodile?
Yeah, his
Oh.
pet
Listen,
crocodile.
in the Peter Pan movie, he would. I don't know
Hey,
if it's his pet
he-
because the crocodile attacked him.
He
I
did
think
not
he
get
died.
proper training to handle a croc.
Bad training. Hey, he's a captain for his ship skills, not his crocodile
Not the-
taming skills.
Yeah. Have you seen that video of like the Thai performer that got the head got chopped off by a, or at least bitten by a croc?
I've
No?
never even heard of that.
Oh, okay then.
Oh
Never
my
mind.
God. Well, he died probably, right?
I think so.
How
I
do you
don't remember,
survive
actually.
getting bitten by a crocodile in the head?
I mean, it was for a show, and then the croc kind of like bites down. I don't know if it's accidental or just it just felt like it.
Hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, now let's move on to round 2, where we talk about puppets. Yeah. So round 2,
Muppets.
that means Albert got the first pick, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
again, this reasoning is because of Muppet Treasure Island, one of the better Muppets. Well, I don't know if it's a better Muppet. It was a better Pirates movie, I guess. But we just want to put Muppets and puppets in there because I think it will be funny just to see
Is it-
like these characters and characters and puppets.
This is just to appease Albert's need for Muppets. All right.
We need to talk about more Muppets. You all need to watch more Muppets movies because they are great. You need to appreciate them. the Henson craft. And just again, I think it will be funny just imagining like Jack Sparrow and Captain Hook with like whatever Muppet character, and then you put whatever anime characters you have,
Sure.
So yeah, this one was the one that I didn't have I have a draft board as usual because but this is the one that this is the only one that I don't really know which to go with, just because I feel like all the Muppets and Puppets are wild card characters. Obviously, I can go with the obvious Kermit. I think he's a good one. I can go with Big Bird, which is probably my favorite of the Sesame Street characters. Cookie Monster could be good. But again, Cookie Monster, like if I have cookies on board, he's gonna eat all the stock of the food, which is probably not the greatest idea. Like if you need to stock up on foods,
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go with a character who is kind of one of my kind of favorite. He is a little bit unhinged at times. It's unexpected, but he's also been trusted in big moments. In the 2011 Muppet movie, he owns a plumbing company, so he knows how to run a business.
Okay.
And
I
he
have
is
no idea who you're talking about.
he was a narrator for Muppet Christmas Carol, so you can trust him as well.
Mhm.
And he is small, so if you don't need too much, it doesn't take up too much space. So if you need like not storage space, that sounds so bad. If you need-
Storage.
his bedroom can be small. He's a small character.
Okay. Yeah. You
I'm
can live
going
in the
with
crevices.
I'm going with Gonzo.
Nice.
So
All right.
yeah. Oh, there
Gonzo.
you go. Another man got it from the context clue. So yeah, Gonzo. You guys know who Gonzo is? Because I know you guys are not big
which
into
one is he?
Muppets.
If I see his picture, probably I know.
Yeah,
Let
I need to
me
see
let
a
me
picture.
let me screen share.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Yeah.
Yep.
Gonzo.
This is Gonzo. I don't know what he is. Is he a bird?
Oh,
Is
that
he a
guy.
plane? Yeah,
Oh.
but Gonzo. And yeah, he
Okay.
does sometimes have the chicken with him. But yeah, Gonzo, this guy, the blue one. I literally don't know what he is.
He looking dapper in it.
Yeah, but
in
he was
it.
he was a narrator on the Muppet Christmas Carol. I don't remember what his role is in Muppet Treasure Island.
Is he just gonna narrate your whole journey to find the two-piece?
Sure, why not? Why not? I don't remember his role in Treasure Island. I think he's just one of the random pirates. But yeah, he got his wits. He can be unpredictable. I feel like he can match Jack Sparrow in terms of unpredictability. But yeah, he's small. I can just put him like if he does something bad, I'll just put him in a barrel and lock him up.
That's
Small
just
enough.
mean, Albert.
I can lock
I
him
know,
up
right?
in a barrel. if
That's
I
just
need
very
to.
mean. You can't put
Him in a
living
barrel.
being in a
Damn,
barrel.
Hey,
Albert,
he's
that is
small-
cold, Albert.
He's small enough to be put in a barrel. Why not?
Why not?
You cannot
Is that where his room is,
There
Albert?
are ethics. Pirates have ethics.
Albert's crew chemistry is already going downhill.
No. I say if we need to put him in a timeout. If you guys you cannot put
Yeah,
put
put
Captain
him-
Hook and
put
Jack
him in,
Sparrow in a timeout.
Put
in
him
a
in
barrel.
like what's it called? Like the bottom of the ship or something, not in a barrel, Albert. You barbarian.
I say if we need to. It's not like I will, but if we need to, we can because he's that
the
small.
fact that you're considering it. Oh.
Yeah, man. It didn't even cross my mind to put him in a barrel.
Yeah, sure. I'm sticking with Gonzo. I like that. I like Gonzo. It's one of my favorite Muppets.
Alright. So Albert went with Gonzo to bully for bullying purposes.
No, not for.
Alright, yeah. Alright, let's move on to Teguh, I guess. Teguh, you got the next pick here. Who do you got
Wait. I
for
need to
the
check his
Muppet
name.
pick? Or
Wait,
the
I need
puppet
to
pick, I
check his
guess.
name.
Or the Sesame Street character, which technically is also Jim Henson, I think.
Right.
I'm sure it is.
I figured out his name. Speaking of barrels and Muppets in barrels,
Dang
it's
it.
Oscar.
God
Grouch?
damn it, now I need to look around for another character.
You going with
uh,
Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah.
Nice.
See, Albert, I don't need to threaten to put them in barrels when they're already in barrels.
He's already in a barrel.
So do you need to bring the trash can around? Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen him outside of a trash can. Now that I
No, yeah, he'll probably be on like whatchamacallit? trash duty on the ship. You know, sanitation on a ship is
Sanitation.
very important.
Dude, that's what I was thinking as well. Like he eats the trash, right?
Wait, does he eat the trash?
I assume so, and at least
I'm
from
not
what I
sure.
Google, his diet is anchovies.
That's not trash. Did you just say anchovies?
I mean, like he can't eat fish.
He
That's what
likes
I'm
to
saying.
eat rotten fish and anchovy milkshake. Ew. He has a
Yeah,
pet
see?
worm named Slimy, a pig, a chicken, goats, an elephant named Fluffy. He got a lot of pets.
Yeah,
What?
Well, fair. I guess. Well, he does recycling work for the, for the
Yeah.
ship.
very much. Yeah.
But here's my question, Teguh. I've never seen him outside of the trash can. I don't know if you have. Does that mean that
see.
someone have to carry him around the whole time?
Yeah.
See,
Captain
that's
Hook
like
has a crew.
that's like
Captain Hook has a crew.
Oscar no
Okay,
trash. Let's see what
Oscar,
comes up.
Oscar no trash. You should probably put Oscar the Grouch no trash or something.
Oh,
Oscar
dude,
no
they got it. They got it. Like if I type in Oscar, I couldn't
Oscar,
find
yeah.
pictures of him without. I want to see his bottom half. Let me just type
Oscar's bottom
Oscar.
half. Oh no.
Oscar's
what
bottom
could
half.
possibly go wrong? Calvin Googles are just gonna.
Oh, he's just a fish. Okay, never mind.
What fish?
Yeah,
So,
apparently there's a
Teguh,
fish
and
called
so
Oscar.
in this pirate ship, Oscar's duty is just sanitation. That's what you're assigning him to.
Yeah. And I guess just like you know how he's always like complaining about shit. Yeah, he's like the person
a
on deck who's
he's a
just monitoring
complainer.
everything. Yeah.
By the
His
way,
job is to make sure everything's in order. He's just like watching everyone. You know.
So is he the right hand
Uh,
man to Captain Hook,
Yeah.
the first mate? Cool.
Damn.
I can put Gonzo as the first mate as well, and he can narrate too if he wants to.
Okay.
All
Alright,
cool. Oscar the Grouch.
Anyway, guys, feast your eyes on the bottom half of Oscar the Grouch. Can you see it?
First
There you
picture.
go.
It is Muppet
Alright,
Wiki. It
I
is
guess-
Muppet Wiki fandom, so that seems accurate. Why is
Alright,
it
I
an
guess
orange?
I guess
Why is
he
it an
doesn't
orange?
need he doesn't need
Was it an orange Oscar? I've never seen that before.
Orange Oscar. Oh yeah, that's new. Oh, but yeah, full
Wow.
body. There you go. He's jumping. He can jump. There you
Well,
go.
literally,
Problem
the full
solved.
body,
You-
the
Problem
full
solved.
body of Oscar the Grouch looks like if Elmo falls into green paint.
It's just Elmo with moss.
Literally, it looks
Mossy
like Elmo
Elmo.
in green paint. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You don't need another crew to pick him up everywhere. He can walk.
But
He
does
just
he
choose
want
not
to?
to.
Does he want
Yeah,
to?
yeah. He just
right?
choose
See?
not to.
If he's
See,
lazy,
there's a
someone
lot
has
of
to carry
scenes where
him
he's
around.
walking. Oscar walking with his trash can. Muppet Wiki. Trustworthy.
Sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
Muppet Wiki. There you go. I don't want. I don't think I ever want to see Oscar's lake ever again. All right.
There you go.
So Calvin, down to you. What you got?
Teguh stole my pick. I was gonna go with that. So, I'm not too familiar with like Sesame Street's or Muppets character, right? So, I'm just gonna go with something that every ship needs. Actually, no, scratch that. Every living being needs. You know, we need food. So let's go with the Swedish chef.
Nice, Swedish chef. I considered Swedish chef for the same exact reason. Like we need food. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go with the Swedish chef. Yeah, I mean, he's a chef. He can cook. He got knives if he needs to stab people. So he can defend himself. I'm guessing with all those knives. Yeah, and yeah, he can make Swedish meatball. I guess with I don't know how good he is at cooking, but I'm assuming he is very adaptable with the ingredients given. So yeah, there you go.
Here,
Wait, no, not Swedish meatball.
What?
I typed out Swedish meatball in the banner instead
Oh,
of.
you drafted Swedish meatball. See, my question is, Jack Sparrow. He's already always on rum. He's gonna be slurring. Swedish chef doesn't even. I don't think he speaks English. So how do you
So
communicate the slurring Jack Sparrow with
food,
non-speaking English?
food is a universal language, Albert.
Here, fair enough.
Food
I
is a
also found.
universal language. You don't need, to be talk in the same language whatsoever.
You know what? Fair enough. You do got the chef. That's good. I also found this on Google. Is the Swedish chef popular in Sweden? And the answer is many actual Swedes actually hate the dude or really dislike him.
Oh no!
The Swedish
Why?
people don't like Swedish chef. Uh, well, there you go.
They just
You,
think
already,
like
you lost
that
the
is.
votes for Swedish people here. If there's any Swedish
It's-
listeners, you lost their vote.
I'm sorry, guys, but I need a chef. I don't know anyone else who can cook. Well, I'm not. I'm not gonna pick like Count Dracula.
Oh, he's gonna eat the whole.
know?
He's gonna eat the whole crew. Oh. All right, fair enough.
But yeah. So yeah, there you go. That's the round 2. So what do we have? Albert went with Gonzo. Teguh went with Oscar the Grouch, and I, Kelvin, went with the Swedish Chef. So yeah. So now let's move on to round 3. This time Teguh got the first pick. We are picking non-pirate enemy characters. Personally, this is the hardest one for me.
I still haven't decided
You
on
just
this.
because I know very limited anime.
Albert
Um,
only knows very few enemies, so
Yeah.
No, you know
Yeah.
what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what?
Yeah.
Just because I just finished watching the last season of that, like last week, the Eins Count from Overlord.
what the hell is that?
What?
Who?
The main
Who?
character
Oh.
from Overlord.
Okay, can you just type that down in the private
can
chat,
you-
Teguh, the name? I
And
have
can
no
you
idea how to
screen
type
share?
that
Can
down.
you screen share a picture of this character? Because I'm curious. Because I want to see
It's a
visualization.
skeleton, man. Yeah.
How do
Wait.
You don't even know how to spell it.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know
like,
how to
how do
spell
I
his name.
share my tab? Like just his tab. Share screen.
There should be an option that says
There.
use a
There.
Chrome tab.
Okay, that's how you write its name.
Oh my
Right, his name's
god.
Heinz.
Okay.
Scary looking guy.
So tell us more about this character because I'm not familiar with it.
He's OP. He
He legit is. He's just that.
He-
He's super OP.
he just
Show
that,
the
that's
Albert
all he
his other form. The one with the armor and stuff. I believe he got that right. Metal form. I believe.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, there. He can turn into this when he wants to. Yeah, into the
Okay.
knight form.
So what
The
kind of
two
power? When you say
big
OP,
swords.
what kind of powers are we talking about here?
Everything.
Everything. Like
Pretty
like
much.
magic basically. He's a spellcaster, like a mage type, I guess. It's hard to explain him because he's just OP. Like that's how you describe him.
If I remember correctly, he literally is the strongest in the world
Like-
he is in.
Like yeah, the story is that he's like a real life like person, and he's like one of the not the strongest, but I think one of the strongest players in like the entire game. And then like the game was shutting down, so he tried to like stay logged on until the game shut down. But then like when the game shut down, and it's a VR game, I guess. But like when the game shut down, like instead of him logging off, he just like stayed in the game, I guess, and now he's like isekai'd.
Okay. I was about to say. So this anime show is about a video game.
No, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Not anymore, really.
I mean,
I've only watched
I mean,
season 2.
the premise was that it's a video game, I guess, but then
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
it stopped kind of being that, and now it's just like him trying to figure out what the hell he wants to
Okay.
do in that world.
Interesting.
Another Frontal Movies asks, is it a good anime? It's fun.
It's fun. He's
Yeah.
like he's really OP, but for some reason it's still fun.
Just
Like,
to
Like even
I guess
even
the
like
action sequence are fun. Yeah.
yeah, like you'd think like people like not struggling or fighting would be boring. No, it's actually really fun.
In animes they're fun, mostly.
in anime.
But yeah.
I-
Alright.
Not knowing anything about this character, I cannot.
Naruto did not see this
cannot
coming.
I cannot attack this pick. But I guess I'll ask the same question. What's the role of this guy on the ship?
He's cast
Um,
spells.
The
yeah.
protector?
He's defense.
Defense?
Defense.
Yeah.
Who needs
All right.
cannons when you got this guy? You know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Yeah. All right. So that's the speak. Eins Welkaun. I don't know how to say his name.
Einzelgaun,
Is he
yeah.
German? What the heck?
No,
I don't know. Yeah, I mean he's Japanese. That's for sure.
yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now I got the second pick for the anime characters. I have two schools of thoughts here. Which one I'm going with?
All right. Just explain your school of thought, because I doubt I'll steal it.
One guy. Um, I can use him for both offense and defense, so that'll be kind of fun to use around, especially in the sea. On the other hand, another character is just full on boom, full on just explosions.
Boom. What?
So, do I want just full offense or do I want both offense and defense? That's the question, right?
Hmm.
Um, you know what? I think I picked too many. I pick. I'm too many guys already in the team, so let's go with the boom one. I'm going with Megumin from Konosuba.
Yeah. Everything one blast, Kelvin.
Once again, I don't know who this is. Explain. And
I'm,
screen share if you have a picture.
is it okay? Well, let me Google first. Is it okay?
It's
Screen
not safe
share.
for work. Is NSFW?
It might be because it's a girl.
Might be.
Oh
It
no.
is a girl. It is a
Okay.
girl.
Turn
I
on
mean,
the
usually
NSFW
she's
filter on.
fine, but
Turn on the
like, yeah.
NSFW filter.
It already is on, but it's still leaking.
What's the name of the character?
Here. Megumin.
Megumin.
Yeah. So basically, I guess Albert is gonna Google right and screen share.
What? I thought you were gonna screen share.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna screen share then. Wait, let me do that real quick. No, that's setting. So this girl Megumin, yeah, like I said, she's a spellcaster as well, like Teguh's pick, but this time she can only do like one explosion a day, I believe.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah.
Something like that, right? Yeah.
Well, like as long as she recovers, it doesn't have to be a day.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't have to be a day as long as she recovers, but once she used
Yeah.
like an explosion spell, she's just
Like
like
that's
out
it.
of it.
So
Yeah.
what anime is this from?
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a wizard basically.
She's a wizard basically, yeah. And yeah, her explosion is just extreme. It's like Oppenheimer. Her explosion is basically a nuclear type
Yeah.
of deal. So once she casts her spell, pretty much everything in the vicinity is dead.
Wait, how? Well, so if she's on the ship and she casts a
man,
spell,
No,
she
she
can
can do it
cast
at range.
at
Albert.
range,
Okay.
Albert. Yeah. She
you
can
said
do it
you
at
said it, you
range.
lit. How should I know? You said in the vicinity is dead. So like
In the vicinity of the spell where she cast it on.
okay, projectile. You can use it as a projectile weapon.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man.
Once she goes boom, and yeah, let me try. Is there a gift that can show her explosion? But yeah, anyway, that's basically it. She just explodes stuff. Yeah, there you go.
So-
As you can see from the GIF, she just exploded the whole castle, just like that.
So similar like you're using this as a defense mechanism. Like who needs cannons when you got Mega Man?
Well, I guess this time it's more offense because
Offense.
I believe it takes a bit of time for her to properly cast her spell.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there's a bit of charge time. Yeah. So yeah, that's my pick, Megumin.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty much that. So yeah. I guess for my other pick, I'm just gonna say it because I am like 100% sure Albert don't know who this character is.
Very much so. I would think so.
I was gonna go with the other one is Grey Fool Buster. That's from the anime Fairy Tail, if you don't know. Yeah. I mean, he got demon powers. He controls ice and stuff. So yeah, pretty much just that. He can do both range, close range, and yeah, offense, defense with the ice. So that's good. But the only problem is that he likes to strip. Yeah. I don't know how I don't know how that's gonna do the morale for the group.
Dude,
I don't know.
Kelvin, it's
Just
gonna increase
Jack
the morale. What are you talking about?
Jack Sparrow might be into it. I don't know what Swedish chef.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But yeah, that was my other pick. All right, Albert, for the last pick.
All right, so as you can guess, I don't watch a lot of anime. I have a couple of short lists. I have 9 characters here. One of them is from Pokemon, but which I'm not
You're
gonna
not
go
gonna
with. But
pick Ash Ketchum, Albert.
no, I'm not gonna pick as Ketchum. I was actually gonna the Pokemon one that I put was Brock because of the cooking reasons.
Oh yeah,
So he can
makes
cook,
Oh,
and he's
I mean,
and he
rock
also
type though in the water, Albert.
that's a good point, which is why I'm not gonna pick him. I was gonna to be fair, the
I should have let him pick him.
anime version of Brock does not have that many rock. He is a mix. He used mix of variety of Pokemons, and he can cook
Wait.
and he can heal Pokemons. So it's not enough
Brock,
doctor too.
Brock only have rock type Pokemon. Is that what it is?
In the game, he's a rock type gym leader, but in the anime, he have
Oh.
all kinds of Pokemon.
I know I think he has Pseudo Voodoo, don't he?
That is a rock type, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's all I know.
But I'm not gonna use Brock because I do want a little bit of offense as well. Like Elizabeth Swan got leadership, Gonzo got he's the black sheep of the crew.
The black sheep, the one threatened to be put in a barrel.
We can if there is an attack, we can just Gonzo is so small we can just chuck him out, and he can land on the other ship and he can do whatever he needs to do. The other ship.
So bad for
If he
Gonzo,
does- if
man.
he
Why is
doesn't-
Albert
if he-
abusing Gonzo so
if he
I
much?
does-
know, man.
Have you seen the Muppets movie? When have they not abused Gonzo?
No, I have not
Uh,
seen it. So
I feel so bad for
It's
Gonzo.
like if Gonzo doesn't return, that's fine. So I need like a backup for leadership purposes who can also attack. And I'm going with a Naruto character. I'm not gonna go with Naruto, the obvious pick. But I'm gonna go with according to a lot of websites, this is one of the best characters in. I have no idea who that is. One of the best characters from all the Naruto series that I am familiar with, because almost all the websites that I look at, best Naruto characters, all of them put Itachi Uchiha, which again I've not seen a lot of
People
the Shippuden.
simp him so much, man.
I have not seen a lot of the Shippuden stuff. I'm assuming he have a big redemption arc or something. I don't know, but since I'm not too familiar, I'm not gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with one that I'm more familiar. I'm gonna go with Kakashi Hatake, which is the what? It's not the teacher. It's like he's the leader of the Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. He's experienced. He can fight. He got the Chidori.
Small.
He got the one eye Sharingan. He got leadership capabilities. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. He's a good character. I've always liked him. He's a good character. He can stay
chill.
composed. Huh?
He's chill.
He's chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
He have his book all around. He can bring his book when he gets bored in the sea. He will not bother the others. He gets so many techniques that I know that I'm missing because I'm missing a lot of the show. But he can use all kinds of weapons. He can use all kinds of all kinds of technique. And yeah, he can also bring entertainment value, because if someone tried to rip off his mask, he have another mask inside of it, another mask inside of that one.
That's
Inside of that
the
one.
entertainment.
is that entertainment value?
Yeah, I guess you gotta take what you got in the sea.
Exactly.
You gotta take what you can get.
So there we go.
I guess
Kakashi. Thoughts on this?
that's a good pick. I mean, Kakashi is just a strong guy. He's really
Oh
strong.
my god, there's a picture of him unmasked as a cursed image. I don't like that.
In this episode, we saw Oscar's leg and Kakashi's mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good pick, yeah. I mean, ninja types like him, he can infiltrate to the other ships. That's good. I'm pretty sure he got both good offense and defense as well. So yeah, solid pick, I say.
Mm-hmm. The good thoughts.
All right.
Yeah, solid pick. Yeah.
Fair. Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Alright, there we
I was thinking of taking another character from Naruto that just now as well. I was gonna pick Deidara if it was from Naruto.
Mm,
Who?
You know
Oh,
who that is?
Deidara.
Deidara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one
this
with
dude with
the
the
mouth
mouth
in the hands.
on the palm. Yeah. I know he's not that strong if I remember correctly, but I don't know. I just really like this dude. He's just cool. He got the mouth on the hand,
That's
and
cool.
he eat
Wait,
clays and shoot birds.
actually though, which Naruto character would be the best on water?
I'm guessing the shark dude.
Oh, that's
Naruto,
right. There is a shark dude. What is his name?
Naruto shark dude. I forgot his
Kitsune?
name.
Is it Kitsune?
It's not Kisumi. Kisame.
Kisame.
Yeah, the shark dude.
Yeah, that would have been good.
I did
That's
not
a
know
good.
that.
That's a better pick actually. Wait, you don't know this guy, Taco?
Nope, can't say that I
What?
do. Dude, I did
Damn.
not
All right.
watch Naruto. Like
Yeah.
Fair.
almost at
Kisame.
all.
Kisame would have been a good pick for water related
Yeah.
stuff.
I was also considering like Gara, but like he got sand in the water. It's not gonna work. It's gonna
Just
be
gonna
all
make
wet.
mud.
It's gonna be
Just
all
gonna make
wet.
mud.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so there you
Uh.
go.
Yeah. There you go. That's the anime picks that we got. Yeah. Katie Lynch in the comment. This character I know. I mean, who
See,
at this
I'm
point who
popular
doesn't know
value.
Kakashi? I feel like,
I don't
right?
know. Maybe if you don't
The
watch
main.
the Naruto, maybe you don't know.
I mean, you don't even have to. Like, a lot of my friends doesn't watch Naruto stuff, and they know who Kakashi is. I feel like
Maybe
the three people: Sasuke, Naruto, Kakashi, and I mean,
Sakura.
Sakura. The four people. I feel like people know them. Yeah,
Mm.
they're just that
Mm-hmm.
iconic at this
Mhm.
point. Even though Sakura is kind of useless. Yeah.
She can heal.
That
She can heal.
that
She can
felt
heal. You know.
that felt personal, Kelvin.
Hey! It's the what the majority thinks of her. Yeah, you've seen all those memes like, oh, the team at like 100% of their power, and then like at 99% they just lose Sakura.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
my
seen those
god.
memes. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess she's
Yeah,
the weakest.
very much. All right. So that's the end of round three for the anime characters. Teguh pick. I don't know how to say his name. Eins Ulgaun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kelvin picked Megumin, and Teguh and Albert picked Kakashi
Do,
Hatake.
do it. You say Tagu's character name, and it sounds like you're doing an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Eins Ulgaun.
uh, all right.
Star Machine say no Jiraiya. I don't, I don't know what he can do. I know he's strong, but I
You
believe
can
he can
summon the
summon.
frog.
Yeah, but frog doesn't work on salt water.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's why there's
Well,
no frogs.
thank God I didn't pick Kermit.
There are no amphibians in salt water. Yeah, that is that I know of. But anyway, so yeah, that's round three. So now moving on to round four, I got the first pick, right?
Yes, back to you.
Yeah, I got the first pick for round four. This time we are picking the animal sidekick. Yeah, right, animal sidekick. That is true, actually. I kind of completely forgot about One Punch Man.
Kelvin and I had too many picks. Okay, we were overwhelmed with choices.
Yeah,
I didn't have
overwhelmed,
enough. I didn't
yeah.
have enough picks. All my picks were literally, Naruto characters. I have like Jiraiya, Tsunade, Shikamaru, Neji, and then Brock. So,
All right. I mean, I don't know, man. If you're talking about animal sidekick on a ship, that's tough. I was gonna ask, do you consider Chewbacca an animal sidekick?
I don't know. Tagu, do you consider Chewbacca an animal?
um,
I mean, he is. He's an
I
intelligent
guess.
animal.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'll let it. I'll give it
Oh,
to him.
oh shit, for real?
I'll give it. I
Albert,
don't know what Albert.
Albert, are you gonna veto this pick?
You have veto
Um,
power. Are you gonna veto it?
Are you gonna veto this pick, Albert?
I'm trying to. Well, I guess he's a
He's a
type of
sidekick.
animal. He's not a real animal, right? But I guess
Yeah,
it should
that's true.
count. I guess it should count. If you want to count him as an animal, then sure.
Oh, for real? You guys are letting me pick this?
If you
Yeah,
want to, yeah,
sure, go
I'm fine
ahead.
with it. I'm fine with it.
Sure.
I'm okay with it.
Damn. All right. Okay. My other pick was donkey, but sure, I'm gonna go with Chewbacca.
Should have stuck with donkey, man. I don't know what to say.
Well, I mean, yeah. you know. Are you sure, guys? You don't want me to pick donkey?
Oh, right. Let's use the power of Google search. Is Chewbacca an animal? Well, Calvin. At
let's
the end of
go
the day,
over
it's your draft. If you want to pick Chewbacca, go with it.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has to agree first if this is allowed or not. What does Google say?
Well, how do you define animal? So let's how do you define an animal? Right. Let's see. What is an animal?
We gotta know this, man.
Animal are
right.
multicellular eukaryotes whose cells are bound together by collagen. Okay, that's not helpful.
That's not helpful.
Well,
That's
okay,
not helpful.
I guess technically humans are animals, but we're not calling humans animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
That's what I meant, right?
Yeah, so
Like,
it's
it's
what
Chewbacca
you wanna.
considered
Yeah.
one.
He's a
Again, I'm
species,
still willing
he's
to
an
let this
alien
slide.
species.
He,
But he is designed like a dog, kind
Here,
of
I'll,
with dog
you know what?
bear.
I'll say this. Maybe animal should be some not like Chewbacca is more of a sidekick. I'm thinking more animal. Okay, maybe animal more of like that can be as a pet. Should we categorize it like that?
Um,
Yeah.
See, the thing is, if we categorize that, that will change my whole thing. So I kind of want to allow you to do Chewbacca.
I don't know, up to you guys. Are you guys gonna let me pick Chewbacca?
I'm fine.
Or
If you
should
want to pick, if you want to pick Chewbacca, I'm fine with it.
Alright then. You know what? Let's go. Let's go Chewbacca. Why not? You know. Wait, actually, question: if I pick Donkey, do I get the dragons with it?
I don't know.
Why
Why don't you just?
Why don't you just pick the dragon?
Yeah. Why don't you just pick the dragon?
Because I thought you were talking about animal sidekick. He's not a
It doesn't
sidekick.
have to be. It
Dragons
doesn't
are-
have to be a side. It doesn't have to be a sidekick. It can be any animal characters.
That will be a
Oh.
sidekick. Become a sidekick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misinterpret the category here.
Albert did. Kelvin did not understand the mission.
I did not. Well, if that's
It
the
changed
case,
your whole. It changed your whole thing. You're now looking up movie animals.
if that's the case, this just opens up a lot of stuff. All right, you know what? I guess I gotta pick something strong.
Hmm. You're going. So you're going with a muscle for the group here. You're going with a muscle because you're the recap real quick for Calvin. Calvin already have the captain and Jack Sparrow. You already got the Swedish chef as the chef, and got Megumin for the offense. So now he's picking a muscle? Question mark.
Strong fictional animal.
So fictional. Oh. Yeah, this is. I think I know. I know where I'm going. So, yeah, I'm curious where you're going. Hopefully, you don't take my pick though. I don't know what he's gonna. I don't know what Calvin's gonna go with.
Question, real quick.
Mhm.
Does the animal has to be on the boat, on the ship?
You wanna throw the animal overboard? What is going on?
No,
Yeah,
Albert,
I'm
only
just
you
asking.
do.
I'm just asking. Today, does
hey.
the animal have to be on the
Gonzo
ship?
is not an animal. Teguh. Doesn't count.
Yeah, that you're willing to do that to Gonzo. Imagine what you're willing to do to an animal.
Yeah, but
Gonzo deserves it. I'm just kidding.
what did
Um,
Gonzo ever do to you?
Nothing. Gonzo's fine.
But yeah, question. That's a
yeah.
question. Do they
So
have to be on
you're
the
thinking
ship?
of a sea. I'm guessing you're thinking of a sea animal right now.
Yeah, something big.
Sure. I think it's fine. Doesn't have to be as long as it's part of the trip. But like if it got left behind, what's he gonna do about it?
There's no way to get left behind because I was gonna go with Godzilla.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay.
There's no way it's gonna get left behind.
You know what?
What does the verdict say on this?
Godzilla is an animal.
Do we count
It
it as
is
an
an
animal
animal.
or a monster?
He is a monster. He's a monster. He's an animal monster. He's based on a lizard. No.
He is based on.
Okay, would you count King Kong as an animal?
Yeah, I would. He's
So
big
Godzilla
as gorilla.
should be too.
Yeah. So
I just don't. Well, if you pick Godzilla, you should be able to justify how he fits in this whole thing. So go ahead if you want to.
he is a giant sea monster.
Yeah, good luck getting Jack Sparrow trying to control Godzilla.
That's the thing. You don't need to control him. He's already a whole intimidation factor.
He won't even attack
Just
the own
having him
ship.
around.
How do you control him from attacking your own ship?
He is kinda intelligent.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you have doubt in your voice, and then
No,
yeah.
what do you mean? That he is intelligent. He knows like, oh, I gotta like in that King Kong vs Godzilla thing, he attacked with smarts, not just like
Okay,
you know.
fair. So are you picking Godzilla? Are you picking Godzilla? I think
don't know, should
I think Teguh doesn't like it. I don't think he's not allowing it.
Yeah, I'll let it slide. Why not? You know what? I will embrace full crazy and let you all
Fine,
do whatever you
fine, Teguh, fine.
What?
Yoda,
What? No,
fine,
Bole!
fine. Okay, I'll pick something else. Teguh.
Bole! Kelvin,
Right,
go!
I'll just
Go
go-
ahead!
I'll just go with Night Fury. All right, I'll just go with that. That's an animal.
That counts.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Fine,
Toothless?
fine.
Toothless specifically,
Toothless,
right?
yeah. Yeah, fine.
Only decide to go with a dragon anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of all the dragons I can think of, and Godzilla was the most intimidating one. But
Cool.
fine.
I feel like
Night
a
Fury counts, right?
Megumin Toothless combo would be cool.
Pretty much. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess Toothless is also a bit more
Pat like.
more can you can work together with it. You know, he can communicate with it. I guess
Mhm.
that's better. So yeah, you want me to say my I'll say my other pick
Short
though,
list.
because my short list, because I know you guys are not gonna pick that. I was
Okay.
gonna pick Potty the parrot.
Who?
Who? It's the parrot from SpongeBob.
Oh,
Isn't he a puppet too? You could probably put it as a puppet.
No, but in the movie, he was replaced with a real thing,
Oh,
with a
okay.
real parrot. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to pick it for the puppet. But yeah, all right. So yeah, that's my pick. Toothless. Now moving on to Albert, right? Yeah.
All right, moving on to me. What I've learned is that when I make a thumbnail, I shouldn't put my actual picks because that's probably why I put it in the thumbnail because it's in my brain. Straight up, gonna go with Paddington. He's clearly an animal. You cannot veto that. And I
No.
need you. How is it? What? Just because he just because he wear a hat and a nice suit, he's not an animal.
And a trench coat. Who wears a trench coat? Sussy people.
If you think Paddington is sus, there's something wrong with you. Paddington is
So sus.
lovable. Paddington is so lovable. You cannot hate him. If you hate Paddington like Kelvin, then you just have no heart. Heartless man. I need like moral support. Paddington can definitely do that. Like once we throw Gonzo, people be like, "Oh man, we throw Gonzo." It's like it's okay, guys. We look at the bright side, and we need that for Paddington. Also, maybe Paddington might also talk them out from throwing Gonzo because he's like he's that kind-hearted soul. He is real. What?
Albert's team should just switch Gonzo role into Paddington's, So Paddington is the one that puts into a barrel, kicked off the ship. I feel like that would be a lot better for Gonzo
No.
at the very least. Yeah.
But no, yeah, Paddington, he's relentless. You see in the two films he's in, he's always working, either cleaning. He can be sanitary if he wants to. I don't think he's going to complain. You've seen him clean those glasses in whatever street is on in London. You've seen him helping people out. He's very kind-hearted. He might not be the brightest, but he's kind-hearted. He's always going to be helping, always positive. And talking about food, right here, he can create
Marmalade?
marmalade sandwiches for everyone on board. Perfect.
Everyone's gonna go crazy because that's all they're gonna eat. It's like
Have you
marmalade
seen
breakfast,
Paddington
marmalade
2?
lunch,
Have
marmalade
you seen
dinner
Paddington
for
2?
365 days,
The
Albert.
Paddington was sent to prison, and everyone in the prison was bleak. Everyone was upset. No one was happy in prison until Paddington helped with the chef. Until he provided those marmalade sandwiches to the Brendan Gleeson as a chef was so upset. He's never happy. You never seen him smile. Everyone in the prison was sad. And then Paddington comes in, create those marmalade sandwiches, and you see those frown turn to smiles. Everyone, including the no-hearted Knuckles McGinty,
Yeah,
played by
but
Brendan
that's like,
Gleeson.
but that's like for the first 2 weeks. What happened after that 2 weeks, Albert? You're gonna get bored of marmalade.
Hey, still have another draft pick that I can go with.
Okay,
But
yeah, sure.
Paddington is the one that will help me with those positivity, and he can also create those marmalade sandwiches.
All right, sure. All right,
So I'm going with
Okay.
Paddington.
Paddington for the moral support after kicking off Gonzo.
If we kick off Gonzo.
It's more like it's more like
Albert,
an
just by how you're
eventuality at
saying
this
it,
point.
yeah, it's not a possibility, it's an eventuality.
Wait, has there been a why do I keep on picturing Gonzo being shot out of a cannon? Has that happened in like the movies, or am I just psychotic? I cannot tell.
I think you just hate Gonzo, Albert.
No, you know what?
Like
That's
he's-
right. You Google Gonzo cannon, and there are pictures of Gonzo from a cannon. So I am not crazy. You can shoot him out of the cannon of my ship if I need to.
It's like when Albert kicked off Gonzo. Well, and then Albert's like, I guess Gonzo is now Gonzo. I don't know what I'm saying. You know, he's like gone.
Sure.
He's in the name. Okay. Alright, Teguh, you are on the clock
Um,
for animal sidekick.
I had this decided. I think Godzilla would have been a fun pick, Kelvin, because I'm going with Clifford the big red dog.
Oh,
He's not gonna fit on a ship.
Clifford!
He's not gonna fit on a ship. What are
Albert,
you
you
talking
clearly
about?
have not seen the episode where he just swims.
You're gonna make him swim the whole way to Two Piece? You
Hey,
savage.
hey! We
You
can get a
talk
ship
about
that'll
me
fit him.
chucking Gonzo. You making a big dog swim throughout the whole journey, which
Hey,
for one, how
we
many
can
thousand
figure it
episodes
out.
of
He'll fit.
how big is your ship?
As big as it needs to be.
Just give him the life vest thing, you know? Problem solved.
Yeah.
Probably.
And like,
Yeah.
a worst case scenario, all you need is like a bunch of wood, and like just make a really big raft.
Uh,
I feel like you're just abusing animals now.
Hey. Yes, I'm making the dog swim.
Hey, you see, Teguh's thinking here, right? Usually the ship
How-
is like wind powered, right? But this time,
Yeah,
no
no,
wind, no
exactly.
problem.
Right?
You think
Clifford
Clifford
can
can
also-
push the ship the whole way through? He's the
He
engine of the
can.
ship.
I
So
mean,
that's his
so-
role. That's his role. You
He's the
draft him to push
engine.
the ship around.
to
Hey,
pull the ship around.
yeah,
Oh my
very
god.
useful if I say so myself.
It's like a turbo, you know, with the Clifford thing, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. He is an animal. I'm not the biggest fan of how you're using this animal, but he is an animal.
I feel bad for Clifford then. Wait, Teguh, but just question: did you get Clifford legally, or did you just like poach?
Steal from the owner?
Steal
Oh my
from
god.
the owner. What are
let's-
the means of getting Clifford here?
let's say legally.
Legally? All right.
We borrow him, he's like, hey, can we borrow Clifford? What for?
Oh,
Moral
we're gonna play in the water with him.
He's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Gonna bring him to the
10,000 days.
beach.
10,000 days later. Still, okay.
All right. So I guess that's the end of round 4. Kelvin went with Toothless after much discussion. but what is and isn't an animal. Albert went with Paddington, and Teguh went with Clifford, the big red dog. Alright, so now let's move on to the final round, which is the real life famous people
Yep.
pick. So Albert got the first pick on.
Yeah, you can literally go with any famous people. There is no limit. You can go with a celebrity, an actor, a musician. You can go with a athlete. You can go with a politician. You can go with a Twitch streamer. You can go with anyone. Um, and I thought this through, and I'm kind of, well, I doubt you guys will pick this person, but I'm kind of lucky that I got the first pick for this just to secure it. Because the reason why I picked Paddington, and initially I wasn't gonna pick Paddington. Initially, I was actually gonna pick Caesar, the ape from Planet of the Apes. I think it will be cool. But I decided to pick Paddington for this pairing with this famous person. Because even though Paddington is not a real character, he's a fictional character, we have seen interactions between Paddington on social media, because there's a Twitter account, with this celebrity. And this celebrity will not only bring moral support to the crew, because I think this celebrity is very positive. The celebrity is also uber talented. The celebrity is young, so you got lots of energy, uber talented. I think the celebrity will help around the crew. She's not gonna complain, and she also can cook, so she can help out with the cooking because the celebrity. And the reason I know she can cook is because she have a segment on her Instagram cooking with this person. And I'm going to go with Florence Pugh for my celebrity because she does an Instagram thing every now and then, cooking with Flo. She's uber talented, and if you don't know, Paddington and Florence Pugh have actually interacted, like I said, on Twitter. I'm gonna pull up this tweet right here. So as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in here. Paddington mentioned a while ago, if I made this is from February 24, 2020. If had made 8 jars of marmalade last night, I'd have one for each day of the week and a spare to share with a friend. And Paddington tagged Florence Pugh, and then Florence Pugh replied, "Paddington, do you want to make sandwiches with me? You can have your jar, by the way." And Paddington replied, "Dear Mrs. Pugh, that's a lovely idea. I will bring some of the marmalade Mrs. Bird and I made last week so that we don't use all of yours up. Thank you." So see, they already have friendship to begin with. I think it's gonna be an awesome pairing. They can make marmalade sandwich together. Florence can cook. So yeah, I'm making it a reality. Bringing Paddington and Florence Pugh together.
Okay. Sure. Honestly, I just don't know what to add on Florence Pugh. I mean, it's nice, I guess, that you get a chemistry boost after kicking off Gonzo.
Maybe we don't even kick off Gonzo,
Nah, that's not happening.
We're gonna shoot him off cannons. It's fine. He's gonna come back. It's Gonzo. He always returns.
Okay. I don't have anything to add on Florence Pugh.
You think this is a good pick?
I mean, it's pick, alright.
It's a pick, all right.
It's a pick, all right.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pick, all right. He says.
Alright,
Okay,
Albert and Florence Pugh. How about Teguh?
See, I'm torn between two.
Okay. Okay. Who do
You know
got?
what? No, I have to. Throw back to last episode. David Hasselhoff.
Going back to
Oh my
David.
David
Oh my
Hasselhoff.
god.
Um,
David. Alright. Sure.
did I say
Zardu
Any
Zardu
reason why other than
Hasselhoff.
it's the whole reason because of the SpongeBob thing?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen his capabilities and making it in time to save cities, entire cities. And he also has the ability to launch exploration probes deep underwater.
Wait. Are we going with that cannon where we can shoot stuff out of his chest?
Sure. I mean,
That is not real
You
life
saw-
Hasselhoff, though.
hey, it was live action.
I can't deny that. Damn.
Fair enough.
All
Yeah,
right, I
no,
guess. Yeah.
solid pick. You
And
bring,
if the ship ever drowns, ever sinks, Hasselhoff can swim.
yeah, okay. Good luck with Hasselhoff trying to help Clifford the big red dog.
Right? Yeah. Nobody. No. Clifford, the big red dog,
Clifford will
is
be okay.
second. Is the lifeboat, life dog.
He's the life
Yeah.
where
All
he's
right.
big
All
enough
right.
to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. 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 David Hasselhoff. All right. For my final pick. For my final pick, I don't know. I have no clue why this celebrity keeps popping up in my head. You know, like I
Okay.
never even watched a show with him in it, but Guy Fieri keeps coming up.
Going back with a
Okay. I was not expecting that.
oh,
That's for
it's going
sure.
to Flavor Town.
I did not see that coming at all.
I don't know why Guy Fieri keeps coming up, but then I'm thinking we already have the Swedish chef.
Well, Guy Fieri doesn't cook, right? He only eats stuff. Does he cook?
Actually, does he cook?
I don't.
I
Google.
thought he cooks.
I thought he
Wait,
only. I
wait.
thought he. I thought it's only a critic
Can
or
Guy
something.
Fieri cook?
Can
But he have a
Does
Guy
cookbook
Guy
and
Fieri
everything.
cook? We have a
Oh,
restaurant that
he's
I know.
may not be a chef by technical. He said a lot. He certainly, while Fieri may not be a chef by technical definition, he certainly has a lot of experience in the kitchen. Could be eating, could be cooking. It goes both ways.
So he's gonna be criticizing everything Swedish Chef made.
And then, hey, that's how Swedish chef is gonna grow. How he's gonna make his food better.
Kelvin's thinking about his like crew's development.
Yeah, man. It's all about the character arcs here, man. Yeah,
Hmm.
Swedish chef is going to be the best. Make the best Swedish meatball after the trip to find two-piece. Yeah, so I'm gonna go Guy Fieri on this.
Why did
To
I? Why
Flavor
did I?
Town.
Why when I Google Guy Fieri, I found an article from this earlier this year that comes out. The shady side of Guy Fieri. Should I look it up? Should I open his website? Shady side of Guy Fieri. Expose Kelvin for his pick.
Oh no, don't.
What could he have done? I have no idea.
But yeah, anyway, to summarize round 5, I guess. Albert picked Florence Pugh, Teguh picked David Hasselhoff, and Kelvin picked Guy Fieri. Because why not? Because we're going to Flavor Town, boys. Yeah, alright. Albert, let's bring up the summary, I guess, of the whole draft. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second. Here we go.
So yeah, remember the goal of this draft is to put up a team to
That will not
bring
kill
us
each
all the
other.
way that will not kill each other and
Um,
reach the goal, which is the two-piece, not the one-piece, two-piece. Yeah. All right. So that's the summary here. Kelvin, right? For round 1 for fictional pirates, I picked Captain Jack Sparrow. Round 2 for the puppets and Muppets, I went with the Swedish Chef. Round 3 for the non-pirate anime characters, I went with Megumin from Konosuba. And round 4 for the animal sidekick, I went with Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And round 5, I went with for the real life person, I went with Guy Fieri. Yeah.
For my fictional pirate, I went with Elizabeth Swan from Pirates of the Caribbean. For my puppets and Muppets, I went with Gonzo the Great, getting shot out of a cannon. For the non-pirate anime, I went with Kakashi Hatake from Naruto series. Animal Psychic, I went with Paddington. And the real life person, I'm reuniting Paddington with Florence Pugh.
Nice. And lastly, Teguh.
I have the captain, Captain Hook, sanitation and monitoring duty, Oscar the Grouch, defense, Ainzul Gone, um, backup, backup ship, Clifford the Big Red Dog, and backup motor, David Hasselhoff.
Oh my god. Backup motor? You're gonna make him
Backup
push the ship?
I'm
No, it's gonna make him push Clifford.
You push Clifford? Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Alright, alright. So yeah, That's our team to reach the 2 piece. You guys in the chat, go ahead and type down who do you think will win this draft, Pirates draft episode. Yeah, while you guys doing that, let's just plug it out, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tago, go ahead. Where's the
You
brand?
can find me on Instagram at TeguM23 and on Twitter at Tegidu.
Yeah, you guys can find the missing man Ariq on Instagram at Ariq Andria and on and on Letterboxd at Ricky Do. Then of course you guys can find me Kelvin on Instagram at KYS27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Leslie Albert.
1 second, I'm making a poll in the YouTube stream. You can vote real quick. We'll have some time here. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and TikTok at Wiradharma. That's spelled JAWIRADHARMA. You can also follow the Councilman at Councilman Show again on all of our social media platform. We're Councilman Show everywhere. Check us out there, and also help us subscribe. Help us by subscribing to the audio feed, The Councilman. So even if you don't listen, but if you have an audio platform like Spotify or Apple Podcasts, this help us out a lot if you subscribe. So do that on the podcast feed, and also might as well just a little click away if you haven't subscribed on the YouTube channel. You subscribe to us on the YouTube channel, The Councilman, as well. So that is all of the plugs.
Yeah. All right. So I guess later we'll, I don't know, put something in the Instagram. But yeah.
Yeah.
So is the poll in already, Albert?
It's up, but I mean, I just posted, so I doubt
You
it's
just posted.
gonna. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, looking at the chat at least, Star Machine votes for Albert, Fred Louise votes for Kelvin, and Katie Lynch, I don't think he's voting for Teguh, but she said that Teguh started so strong.
Mm-hmm. I got cancelled so
I
much.
think it went downhill after the
Clifford?
after
That it,
Clifford.
that's the perks of having no plan. Sometimes it goes really well. Sometimes, yeah.
Alright,
Tego gets cancelled more for putting Clifford in the water than me for chucking Gonzo out the ship.
I know, right? Like, what the hell? Albert was so much meaner to Bongo.
See, cause Clifford,
Bongo.
because you
Oh,
feel
well,
bad
just
for
whatever
you
his
feel
name
bad
was.
for people feel bad for Clifford. People don't feel bad for Gonzo. Gonzo's fine.
Gonzo,
No.
yeah, Gonzo. There we go.
Gonzo's fine. Gonzo's been through it. He can survive.
Gonzo's been through it. Alright. And I guess with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you on the next episode where we bully Gonzo even more.